Hi, I'm Steve with Locking Security Mailbox, and today I want to tell you about our large chute locking through the wall drop box. This is item number PVPRO2225K. As mentioned in the name, the chute is adjustable, and by adjustable I mean that the top portion here is affixed to the receptacle, while the other piece slides in and out, and there's bolts on either side that you'll loosen, you'll slide it in, and then you'll tighten those bolts, and that'll fix this chute into there, and so that way you can have it to the right depth according to how thick your wall is. Now there are some options below the price, and you're going to pick the closest chute depth or length really that works for your wall situation. And if there's not one in there that works for you, in other words you have maybe a 16-inch thick wall, then just contact us and we can work out the details on getting a longer chute made for you. Now, along with one of the other options is the cover plate. So the cover plate is the part that goes on your wall, slap there, on the wall, and this opening here dictates how large or how small of an item will fix into the chute. So the chute itself is actually 2 inches thick, or actually 2.5 inches thick or high, but the maximum size of a chute opening or a opening here in the gap on the cover plate that we're going to recommend is 2 inches. And basically that allows for items to slide down that chute without getting stuck. The chute width is just under 10 inches, 9 7/8. And so if you have just a standard manila envelope that's just over 9.5 inches, it's going to slide down to the chute with no problem. The overall size of the receptacle is 12 inches wide, 12 inches deep, and 25 inches high. And so it's a fairly good receptacle. It is going to need to be checked regularly if you have a lot of large envelopes dropped in there. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, as you can see here, there's a dual lock. So what that is dual custody. So you have an option below the price also for dual custody, which means both keys or both people with those different keys have to be present to open up the box. Or you can opt out for that and we'll disable one of the locks and then only the one key is necessary. And that's the way actually this one is set up for the single key. And so there you go, you open it up and then you can pull your items out. One of the security features besides the cover plate here, and the cover plate, we always want you to order the smallest height of the cover plate opening that will work for your situation. So if you're just having regular business envelopes drop in here, then we might recommend getting the 3/8 or the 1/2 inch high opening. And that way if someone tries to fish something back out, it makes it more difficult. If you have a giant opening there and it's not necessary for your situation, then that just makes it a little more prone for theft. Now if you do need the 2-inch high opening, then what we have in here is up inside here, and you're not going to be able to see it, is an anti-fishing device. And what that anti-fishing device is down at the bottom of this chute are little fingers that protrude out. And when someone tries to stick something like a coat hanger or a string down with something sticky on the end to touch one of those envelopes to bring it back up, it's going to get caught in those little fingers and knocked back down. So it's a great security feature. Again, this is really a versatile unit. If you're looking for something where you want to receive larger items or even a larger quantity of smaller items through your wall and into your office, this is really a great drop box. It has pre-drilled holes in the bottom. It doesn't include the hardware because there's just too many different variables there on what you're going to attach it to. But basically, to install this, you're going to set it up, you're going to cut your hole through your wall, you'll attach your cover plate, you'll adjust your chute, and you're going to want to mark these before you affix any of that. You're going to want to mark where these holes go in your cement or your wood floor. Pull it away, drill your holes, and then set it back over those holes and set your bolts, tighten them up, and then you're real set to go. The door on this thing is gigantic. I mean, it's a 3/8 inch reinforced hinged steel door. So, and it's really a tight closure all the way around. So if someone tries to get a crowbar in there, you know, they're going to have probably a, I don't know, a 5 or 6 foot crowbar. And with a crowbar that's that big, it's too thick to get in here to pry it open. So it's really well made drop box. The entire receptacle is made out of 12 gauge steel. It's got a powder coated finish. We do make these in the USA. So this is a great drop box, adjustable from anywhere from, you know, if you just have a 4-inch wall all the way up to a 14-inch. And then if you have something even bigger than that, we can accommodate you. Just send us an email or give us a call and we'll help you through it. Great drop box. Highly recommend it. I can't think of anything I would change about it. I mean, this really will work for your needs if you're needing larger items to go through. If you need something even bigger, then contact us, because we do have even a larger unit than this, the next size up, and it's pretty massive, and it's designed really to go for money bags. This can accept standard money bags, but let's say if you have money bags that are dropped with 3 or 4 inches thick of items inside of it, then we have one with a hopper door that we can accommodate for you. So contact us again via phone or email, and we can help you out and point you in the right direction. Again, this is our large chute locking through the wall drop box, item PVPRO 2225K. Can't recommend it enough if you have some large envelopes that need to be dropped in and kept secure.